What is up everyone, my name is Ilham, also known as DriftshadowSG, and welcome back to the ARDENT Collective YouTube channel. Today we have a new video for you guys because I'm unboxing a new piece of gear that I just picked up. And we have... ta-da! This is the Thrustmaster SF1000 wheel add-on. The Thrustmaster SF1000 wheel add-on is a wheel that is specifically made for F1 enthusiasts like me. Note that I said F1 enthusiast. That means if you're into F1 and you're looking for a wheel that is that will give you an immersive experience, this is the wheel for you guys. So this wheel was announced in Europe in April, I think. I placed an order very early on, and then they said that it would be delayed, and I knew it would be delayed because you know, there's shortages of everything around the world. And the wheel only reached Singapore last week, and I was really lucky to get my hands on one. Big shout out to Epic Gear at Sim Lim Square. They hooked me up with this wheel, and yeah, I brought it home and I have been keeping it in the room ever since because I don't want to open it because I've been saving it for the unboxing of this video. This wheel, as of today, the wheel has been in the room sealed for about 4 or 5 days, I think. Yeah, so it's been hard. Since I got into Formula 1 last year in October, so I've been playing the game for about less than a year. And yeah, when this wheel came out, I was really excited because currently I use a Thrustmaster T300 RSGT wheel. So it's an add-on, which means that you cannot just buy the wheel, you need to have an existing Thrustmaster base. Okay, I'm just going to link, I'm going to put up the list of wheelbases here so that you guys know which are the wheelbases are compatible. But yeah, you have to have a Thrustmaster wheelbase for this to work. If you're just gonna buy this, you're gonna be stuck with one wheel and you're like, "Siala, I put where, sia?" Yeah, okay. So in Europe, when the wheel was announced, the going price for the wheel was at 300 over euros, 359 euros. And initial reviews said that, you know, it was really expensive for a wheel add-on and everything. But if you think about it, right, it's a Ferrari licensed product. It's by Thrustmaster. I hope that the build quality is good. So when the wheel came to Singapore, I picked it up. The wheel cost 559 Singapore dollars. Or the distributor for Thrustmaster is Ban Leong, so big ups to them for being able to bring in the wheel. There are not a lot of sets going around, so if you're thinking of getting one, if you find a place which has it, has proper warranty, shoot for it, especially if you're into F1. Okay? Why do I say this right off the start of the video? You're not gonna get a wheel for this price if you are looking for a Formula 1 wheel. Okay, if you want an immersive experience with a display, you're not gonna get one at this kind of price. So more expensive options like Fanatec will set you back more than $1,000 over. That is just without the wheelbase. Yeah. And without further ado, let's get into the unboxing of the wheel. So the box, as you can see, is it's pretty nice. It's quite slim, you know. I was quite surprised at how slim the box is. I thought it'd be like a big ass box, but yeah, it's quite nice. Putting the box down, let's see how it is. Basically, you pull it out and then ta-da! Alright, okay, we have this. I can put this out of the way, and now I'm gonna get my gloves because for those of you who know me well, I have a really bad case of sweaty palms and I really do want to wreck the wheel. Be right back. Yeah, okay, here you go. And yeah, so we've got this out of the way. Let's see, I think underneath this styrofoam layer is the wheel itself. Ooh, very nice people, very nice. Okay, let's take a look at everything that isn't the wheel yet. Okay, you have this Formula 1 wheel add-on thingy. I think this is what is this? Let's see. Okay, I think these are like stickers and stuff. Wait, hang on. Yeah, these are like stickers, the warranty and user manual. So you got this. You got this piece of paper here. I think it's like an introductory message by the company. You've got quick start guides, and yeah, I assume these are screws. So yeah, okay, you're gonna get this, and you have what I believe are the pedals, the pedal shifters behind. But this is really nice. You actually attach this to the back. I read about them online. I don't know what they do exactly, like why are they as such, or are they the actual pedal shifters? So we'll see. We'll see. They look like this. Okay, pretty nice. And you have got the wheel itself. Let's see. Hiya. Oh, okay. It's got a nice weight to it. Okay, so this is the wheel. Looks like this. Okay, reason why there's a ring here. This is actually the on-off button from what I remember. It's the on-off button. So this thing, you've got the wheel here. Yeah. And it's made from one piece of carbon fiber, the surface, the plate of it. Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah. Cool. And then you got the back. So these are the so that's the pedal itself. Okay, cool. So this is where I assume this pedal goes to. We'll attach it in a bit, and yeah, so this is how the size of it. This is how the size of it is. Pretty cool. You've got this piece here that I will take out and stuff. Very nice. Okay, so first thoughts. When you press the buttons of the wheel, they're alright. You know. Disclaimer: I've actually, before I unbox this, I've actually already seen how the wheel is like physically, because there was like a display piece in another place that I went to see. I've held it just for a little bit, you know, and yeah, I will do my best to repeat what I thought when I saw the wheel then, and then tell you now, and it reaffirms what I think about the wheel. Okay, so the first thing that I think that I feel about this is the build quality is okay. The build quality is okay for a wheel that costs $500 over. The build quality is good, like the physical build quality. The grips have a nice feel to it. The weight of the wheel feels nice. The buttons are alright. Wouldn't say the best. I was expecting a bit more tactile feel, but they feel a bit mushy. Yeah, they feel a bit mushy, like when you press it. Yeah. The dials feel okay. The dials feel nice. Yeah, the dials feel nice. Okay, the first thing that I have, the first gripe that I have against this wheel right off the bat is, I don't like the fact that they're stickers. So these are all stickered upon. I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, these are all stickers. That the labels are all stickers, which for the price, I guess it's acceptable, but for the fact that it's a Ferrari licensed product, and you know, I don't know what do you guys think. I feel that the labels should have been like engraved on, or the finishing should have been better, but for you to have stickers on it, yeah. If I will not be able to play this without my gloves, because I have a very bad case of sweaty palms, and if I play without my gloves, the wheel will get wet, and then the stickers, the labels will peel off, and then we're going to have a problem. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's quite nice, the look of it. I can't wait to fit this on and see how it goes. But overall guys, that was the unboxing of the video. We're going to move on to the next part of the video, which is installing the wheel. Yeah, and then we'll see how this video pans out. Okay. Hi everyone, it's been about 3 weeks since I recorded all the earlier footage when I just got the wheel. I've been using the wheel all this time, playing F1 2021 with everyone. It's been a great experience. The game is good. And I figured I really wanted to use the wheel properly before I give my thoughts, my review on it. So here we go. So, the SF1000 wheel. What do I think of it? After using it for 2 to 3 weeks, I can say that if you are someone who is looking for an authentic F1 racing experience, now we're not talking about performance, we're talking about the feel, the realism of it, the authenticity of having as close of an F1 racing wheel in your hand. You're not gonna get any better than this. This is in fact the only wheel that I currently know of that is that looks even remotely as close to an F1 wheel. Now some of you may be suggesting things like Fanatec. How about the Fanatec F1 wheels? Now those wheels are really more performance oriented. They don't look anything like the wheels in the F1 cars. Now, if you are an F1 enthusiast, if you've loved F1 for a while and you're trying to get into the game and you want as realistic an experience, this is the wheel for you. You're gonna get a replica, a licensed replica of the Ferrari F1 wheel from last year's car, that is the 2020 car, with as close of the button mappings as you can get. Now, earlier in the video, I did say that I had an issue with the stickers. That was until I watched a video of Carlos Sainz going through his actual wheel, and if the actual wheels have stickers, which they do, of course they're worn out because they've been used in the actual car. If they use stickers, then it makes sense for this to use stickers. Maybe, you know, Thrustmaster can sell sticker packs for when the stickers eventually wear off. Now the weight of the wheel feels amazing. The feeling when you put it on the wheel, racing with it, the weight feels good. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. Obviously I have not held the actual wheel, but my experience playing with this wheel has been nothing short of amazing. The display lights up very well, the lights light up very well, even in a brightly lit room. I was a little concerned if I'm gonna be in a room that's, you know, gonna be very brightly lit, can I still see the display? Now the display is a matte display, so you're not gonna get any glare or reflections from any light sources, which is nice. Seeing the wheel light up is completely, it amazes me. It's really an experience that you have to, if you get a chance to try the wheel out, go and try it out. It is show. Now, talking about the display, people have asked me time and time again, hey, you use this display when you play the game, really can see it or not? It depends on how you're seated. Now, when I first got the wheel, I was using a previous racing seat, which really set me higher. The wheel was positioned as such, and my monitor was here. I couldn't really see what was going on. Trust me, you don't have the time to take a look at all this. I couldn't even like see what all the buttons did and everything. I was just focused on my game. And for those of you who are racing with a wheel stand or you're mounting this on your table, chances are you're going to have a similar sitting position as me. Your eyes are going to be way higher than the wheel. You're not going to see much. Okay, but if you're having a F1 like seat, or you're seated lower, if your butt is lower and then your eye level is just nice above the wheel, and the distance between this display and the monitor or the TV that you're using is not too far off, you can actually see. And 2 weeks ago, I changed my racing seat. I'm currently using the next level racing FGT cockpit, and even in the GT position, which I have it set up as, the display can be seen really clearly. I have been using it. It really looks very nice. I can say that I've thoroughly enjoyed my time racing in that seat with this wheel. You know, it looks like that. I guess this is how the monitor will be looking at me. Looks really, really, really good. The display shows everything that you want to see in the game. Everything that you see in the F1 2021 game. We're going to talk about the F1 2021 game because that's the game that is the game series that this wheel is made for. People who say that, oh, you know, the wheel doesn't work for other displays or whatsoever. Look, if you take a look at the packaging, if you look at the title of the item, if you look at the name of the item, this is an F1 oriented wheel. This is a wheel that is primarily used for the F1 games. Okay, so if you're playing other games and you're wondering why the display doesn't work and you're criticizing the wheel and you're saying that the wheel sucks, really, everything that you see in the game, from your telemetry, your lap times, your tires, your MGUK status, everything that you've seen in the game in your multifunctional display can be shown here. I wish that what you switch here can be seen in the game as well. The ability to turn either off would have been nice, because when I'm switching here, when I stream the game, the viewers can't see. And I wish that if you switch here, what you switch here can be shown on screen would have been nice. The ability to turn it off would have been nice for those of you who just want one display either or. That would have been nice, but nah, there is no functionality as of now. I don't know if there will be in the future. We'll just have to see. Okay? The buttons are still a little hard to press, so I still stand by what I said earlier when we just unboxed the wheel. I wish that there was more click to it. It feels a little mushy. I don't know if it's like that for the actual wheel. Again, this is a replica. If the drivers are having such tactile, this kind of feedback, then yeah, we'll just take it as what it is. But I do wish that the buttons had a bit more feel to it, because it does feel a little mushy. Yeah? Okay? But you get used to it. The rotary dials that you see here, so these are the rotary dials, right? Okay. This wheel is a complicated wheel. Everyone who doesn't play F1, or even the F1 enthusiasts, the fans of the game who take a look at this wheel, they're like, whoa. If you're coming from a traditional rounded wheel with like stock wheel sets out there from like Logitech or Thrustmaster or whatsoever, and you're upgrading to something like this is a complicated wheel. If you've always been using like the offerings from Fanatec, you know, the Formula wheels, then it doesn't look so scary, but still there are a lot of buttons here. The rotary dials, okay, I have been really stubborn. I am still stubborn. I have not changed the button mappings at all. I'm still using the default button map as per what Thrustmaster or the F1 game suggested. The rotary dials do take a little getting used to, because when I am fiddling my way through the buttons, I have found myself accidentally rotating the dials, and especially for this one, this changes your brake balance. And more often than not, when I'm pressing these buttons, when I'm shifting back, I tend to just rotate this, and then I go from like 57% to like 50% or 57% all the way up to like 60+%, and then I'm like, why am I locking up? Why are my rears locking up? And then like I just takes a bit of getting used to. You'll have to be more disciplined. If you are getting this wheel, you've got to be a lot more disciplined with where your buttons are. Okay, with how your fingers are moving, right? Now, when you move back to the wheel, now what I just showed you, the shifters are extremely satisfying to shift. Oh yes, but they are very, very loud. Okay, these are loud shifters. If you're going to be playing this in a room, yeah, people are going to hear. Okay, if you're going to be playing this in your bedroom and you're going to have other people sleeping, if you're going to downshift, you're going to upshift, people are going to hear this. Okay, my mic picks up the shifters, like it's really loud. This, however, these are actually pedals that you can actually assign. So the default button map assigns this to your throttle and this to your brake. So essentially, right, you don't need to have like foot pedals to play. You can actually just mount this, and for whatever reason, if you want to just use the wheel to accelerate and brake, you can. This is accelerate, this is brake, and this is your shift. So you can make use of all the fingers. It's a good finger workout, to be honest. So yeah, the rubberized grips, the grip is really nice to hold. Once again, if I've not already said this, please do get gloves to play, to use the wheel. It lengthens the lifespan of the wheel. It doesn't look so disgusting when it wears out, you know. You've already spent this much on the wheel, getting gloves wouldn't hurt. You know, if you want an authentic racing experience, I don't think any of the F1 drivers out there drive with just their bare hands. Everyone uses gloves. Just get a pair of gloves. It doesn't have to be expensive, so that you can protect your wheel and your wheel looks presentable all the time. So at 500 over Singapore dollars, is this wheel worth it? If you are looking for an authentic racing experience, if you are an F1 fan and you like how this looks on your seat, in your setup, if you want to feel as close to what the F1 drivers are feeling when they race, then this is the wheel for you. It looks gorgeous. This is a really, really timeless look. Even if I'm no longer using this will sit on the shelf, on display. It really, really, really looks good. Okay, if you are buying this wheel intending it to be a general purpose wheel, please don't. This wheel is really made for the F1 games. I don't think there's a lot of support for other games for the display. So if you are thinking of getting this wheel for other games, please do check whether there's appropriate support for the wheel, okay, for the game that you're going to play. Again, at $500 over, this is not the only expense that you are going to be having. If you don't have a Thrustmaster wheelbase, you have to get a Thrustmaster wheelbase. I am lucky because I got the T300 RSGT, which I swapped out the original wheel. I fitted this on and it made a lot of sense. If you are not even in the Thrustmaster ecosystem, you'll have to splurge. You have to spend a little bit more on a wheelbase. The good thing is, at the time of writing, Thrustmaster has announced that they are debuting a new wheelbase that is not out yet. Supposedly it is their idea of a direct drive wheel. We're really excited, and I hope to God that it's compatible with this wheel, because if it's not, then yeah. Okay, Thrustmaster's quick release system is not exactly really quick. The wheelbase itself has a screw that you put it on and then you screw it in, and then there is an additional screw that you got to use a screwdriver to fit in. So I wouldn't say it's exactly quick. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes to fit the wheel on, and you still need a screwdriver ready. So my screwdriver is always like on the desk now if I want to change anything on the wheel. But yeah, overall, if you're looking for an experience that is as close to what the drivers are having, this is the wheel for you. So if you are buying this wheel because you want to get faster at the game, if you are buying this wheel because you think it will shave off your lap times, I'm sorry guys, it's not happening. So I've been playing the F1 games for about a year, and when this wheel came out, I was really excited. I thought that, you know, it would make me a faster driver. I am not a fast driver to begin with. I'm still terrible at the game. I just love the sport, and I love how this wheel sits on the setup. It is a complicated wheel, right? With all the buttons here, it adds a level of added complexity. In terms of force feedback, that is dependent on the wheelbase, not this wheel. So if you are looking for better force feedback, it really depends on the wheelbase that you are using. Will this wheel make you faster? Unfortunately not. When I was doing my research, if you want to get faster at the game, upgrade your pedals first. Go and get some load cell pedals. I'll probably cover that in another video, but load cell pedals are the way to go if you want to get faster at the game. You can modulate your braking better, you hit your braking points more accurately. It's just a more worthwhile upgrade. This wheel is really more aesthetic, more feel, more about the experience. The only performance upgrade that I can see is, of course, the fact that there are more buttons here. Okay, what usually would take 2 button presses can be accessed via a single button here. This is really for the more experienced players when you want to dial in your settings, when you want to adjust a differential before your corners, when you want to adjust a brake balance. This is, of course, really good because you can just rotate and shift. But if you are just still learning the game, you really want to be focusing on your racing lines, your technique, the way you brake, you know, learning as much about the game's physics rather than, you know, complicating yourself over this. But, you know, if you are looking for an F1, an authentic experience, why not just get the wheel, get it over and done with, learn the wheel. The wheel feels great. At the end of the day, buy what makes you happy. As long as you feel happy, as long as this wheel makes your jaw drop every time you mount the seat, as long as when you flip this switch, this is the on-off switch actually to turn on the display. When you turn it on, you really feel good. You know, I feel like a F1 driver. I'll never be a real F1 driver in real life. But yeah, this is an amazing add-on to your setup if you are intending to get into the sport. Okay? There isn't a wheel like that anywhere in the market that is licensed by a racing team. This is officially licensed by Ferrari. And yeah, no complaints about this. The price, at $500 over, some people may say, oh, it's so expensive for a wheel that is catered to one sport. Look, the wheel is catered to a niche audience, and for a lot of these niche audiences in the market, they're willing to pay. You know, I was willing to pay, and I am happy with my purchase. So yeah, I hope this video sheds a different light on whether or not you should get the wheel. We went through an unboxing. I showed you guys some of the footage of me using the wheel, and it will continue to be a great addition to the setup. And like I said earlier, even if I upgrade to another brand, or I change even if I upgrade to another brand, to a direct drive wheel from another brand, this wheel will still make a very nice item. It's a collector's item, I feel, that will sit on my shelf, sit on the display. Really awesome stuff. Okay, tell me what you think about the wheel in the comments. If you're using the wheel, if I've missed anything, again, this video is all about my thoughts, my opinions, my review on how the wheel is like. This is the first review on the ARDENT Collective channel. ARDENT Collective is a gaming collective. In the future, we hope to give you more content, more video content, more written content. If you have not followed us on our socials, check out the description box below. We have a website, we have an Instagram profile, we have a Discord server where we house different gaming communities, from World of Warcraft to Destiny 2, to a lot of upcoming games that we want to shed more light on, you know? And there you have it, guys, the Thrustmaster SF1000 Ferrari F1 wheel add-on. Did I repeat anything? Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you have not, and we will see you next time. Once again, my name is DriftshadowSG. Take care, everyone. See you guys.